All right, man, a big shout out to Unique International for sending us these very nice premium cowhide gloves. They are absolutely comfortable. They got the reinforced palms, the reinforced knuckles, and they look great too. I'll put a link in the description box below, and by using my code, you get a 15% discount. So go on over, check them out, and with that, let's get into it. Yo, what's up, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. You already know what it is. If you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. So y'all want to know why I ride? First of all, it's all about that mental health, right? Mental health. I don't care how mad you are. You just get off work. Something that happened at work, you all pissed off. You got to go clear your head. Well, that's why you turn to therapy on two wheels. I'm just saying. Therapy on two wheels. And that's what it's about. Simple as that. Okay? You don't want to get on your bike all pissed off or nothing like that. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, if you trying to get into that zone, jump on that throne and haul ass. I'm just saying, man. Okay? I ride because I enjoy riding. You know what else?
Let's put this thing in sport mode to see what it can do. 3, 2, here we go. That's what I'm talking about. Who needs a sport bike? Yeah. Well, that's what I'm talking about. That's fun right there. Absolutely. Yeah. Oh, man. Let's get this out of the thing. Put this back in road mode before we get in trouble here. Absolutely.
Man, look, ain't nothing like it in the world, man. Except for maybe being the fighter jet, but I don't know. I don't know. I ain't never flown a fighter jet. I'm just saying that's probably what it feels like though. But that's what I'm talking about. Man, ain't nothing like this in the world. Okay? The freedom, the just the joy of riding, man. Ain't nothing like it. If you think there's something like it, drop me a line. Drop me a line. Let me know what you think. In fact, nobody that rides answer this question. If you don't ride, I want you to answer this question. Or maybe if you're just a passenger on the back of a motorcycle, I want you to answer this question. Okay. What do you think it feels like to ride? I want you to describe it. Let's get the dialogue going. Let's have a let's have a conversation. All right. Now, I hear other people talking. They're talking about, hey, Mr. V, well, you have a midlife crisis. Oh, yeah. You have a midlife crisis. Look, man. No. Let me give you a little backstory. All right. I was about, I think maybe 10 years old when I got on a bike for the first time. Right. I was a passenger on that bike, but I didn't know what was going to happen. When I was 17, I started looking at crotch rockets, right? Honda Hurricane. Y'all remember those, right? They don't even make them no more. But Honda Hurricane, Kawasaki Ninja, Yamaha something. I don't even remember the name. All I remember, it had two headlights. It was a nice looking bike too. But I remember those, right? But I got a little older, and I started looking at other bikes, right? I still didn't know that I still didn't know if that I wanted to that I wanted to ride. Okay. What I did know is that I really like motorcycles, right? I started looking at Can-Am spiders, all that. I test rode a spider. Man, I was in love with that. Yeah. I know. Two wheels is better. Two wheels is better. I'm just saying. You got to remember, I didn't know. I just knew I liked to ride, right? But anyway, I got on that spider, right? And then I think it was, I don't know, maybe 2013 or something like that. I seen a road, well, I didn't know what it was. I seen a Harley. I always knew I liked Harley. I got a little replica. I think it was a 1946 or something like that. Panhead. Look, I wasn't even born then. I'm only 51. But let's talk about that. So if I was in the midlife crisis, I would have just started this maybe like at 40. Yeah, I know. I got my motorcycle license 2 weeks before my 51st birthday. I ain't the only one who done that. And I'm not going to be the last person to do that. I know a lot of y'all that commented on my first video, y'all doing the same thing I'm doing. I mean, it is what it is. You love riding, and you just do what you got to do. But just the community, just the community aspect of it, just being able to just be out there and meet people, go places, do things, and then just enjoy everything. You know what I'm saying? Just enjoy life. So from 17, I'm 51 now. Yes, I got my license at 51, but I didn't start loving motorcycles I didn't just start loving motorcycles at 50. This has been going on since I was a kid. You know what I mean? So midlife crisis? Nah, I don't think so. I don't think so. I do what I do because I love what I do. Right? So you tell me, do you know why you ride? Or better yet, we'll get back to that. Do you know why your partner ride? Do you know why your partner ride? Now, that said, if you ride, I want to know why you ride. Tell me how it feels to you, right? You tell me how it feels to you, and let's get this conversation going. I love nature. I enjoy the hell out of nature, and that's another reason I ride. You know what I mean? So drop me a line. Let me know the reason why you ride and how it makes you feel. And if you don't ride, like I said, jump in the conversation. Until next time, y'all like, share, subscribe. Y'all help me grow this channel, man. And let's do this thing. All right. Peace.